happy you're here. Welcome back to Vlogtober. We're on day 6 and we have just had friends over all morning. Full disclosure, it's 2 p.m. We had friends over. It's been nice. We've been having fun playing with our friends and sitting and chatting, and it's just been really nice. It's been such a chill time, and you can tell by the state of my house that the kids had a blast playing and they've been occupied, and I've been able to have catch-up time with one of my friends, and now we are just having some food, having some snacks, and it's going to be almost time to get Owen from school. However, I think my mom is coming back down today. She dropped the kids off yesterday after they spent the night at her house, and I think she's coming back down this afternoon to stay the night and run the kids around to their activities. So I think we are going to be able to do a few things this afternoon when my mom comes. I still need to finish the edit from yesterday, but other than that, I think we could do some stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling chatted out just because I've been chatting to a real life person. Apologies if this doesn't get too chatty. I'm not quite sure what else I had in mind to do, but I'll tell you what does need to be done. My house needs to be tidied because that has gone to the dogs. My dishes especially have just been kicking my butt. Okay, we need to get a move on this whole wheel of gloom before we exceed our 24 hours. I bet you thought I forgot. I didn't forget. These sunglasses are so scratched and smudgy. It's fine. I did not forget, okay? I've just had company and things to do. But before this 24 hours is up, let's take care of this. I have no idea if it's even in frame because the sun is so blaring. No, not even. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now you can see the camera shadow. Lovely. My first attempt, I should have worn my mic for this. My first thing, I'm gonna cut. Now here's an issue I'm running into. I don't have a trowel. Am I trying to save these flowers? Will they even last the winter if I transplant them? I said I was gonna make all of these decisions yesterday and I didn't. Should I just mow it? Let me see if I can find a shovel. You know what? Forget about it. I can't find a trowel. I don't know where to find one. I don't know where I put mine. I had like 2 or 3. Don't know where they are. I am tired of trying to spend too much brain power on this when all of these flowers were bought on a whim in the spring. I can buy new flowers on a whim in the spring. So I'm just gonna mow it. I'm gonna rake it. I'm gonna put it in the compost. So look away if you're squeamish. I'm sweaty now, but we did it. It's done, and it's 2:45, so check. Did it within the 24-hour time limit. No punishment for me. Thank you very much. We'll spin the wheel later tonight. I think it might be better if I spin it later in the evening. And then I'll get to have the night to kind of think about it, and then the whole day to execute. Not all of them will be executions quite like that. My mom is staying the night tonight, which is good because I have pole, but that's not until like 6:45, so we have a few hours. They won't be back here for at least 2 to 3 hours, so we have a little time to get some more stuff done before having to go to class. We are going to ignore the fact that I have not tidied up the living room since the kids were playing here. I just want to like document where my split is, like in my split progression, because when I was doing pole a lot, I was very close to having splits on both sides and like maybe like this far off the floor for my center split. We're not there. I did just do some stretching, so I'm not trying to do this cold, but I just want to document this for myself to look back on later, so that way I can be like, oh, look how far I've come. So on those really discouraging days where I'm like, oh, nothing's getting better, I can look back at this and be like, oh, but look, I look I look like I'm in less pain trying to do a split. So left foot in front, this is what we got. And this hurts. So where we are, this is painful. Okay. Oh my God, okay. And then right foot ahead. I think this was my tighter side before anyway. And this is as far as we are. Very, very high. This hurts. Okay. Oh, I don't think we're even gonna bother trying with the center split because, oh my word, that if those hurt, center split's gonna be worse. I just want to have that for me so that way I can look back at this and go, oh, look, I am making progress. Because sometimes it can be more motivating when after a few months you look back and you go, oh, actually, I am doing what I'm trying to do. I am accomplishing my goals. It's just maybe a little slow. I'm making myself a little snack. I'm watching a little bit of YouTube while I stretch. And then we'll see what happens. It's almost like 4:30. Should probably tidy. I wish that my camera could show you just how big the moon looks right now. It looks enormous. It looks glued onto the sky. Like someone cut out a picture of the moon and just pasted it on. It's huge. The sky is also just so pretty. It's like pastel-y and streaky. I like that it's warm enough and this fall view to like drive with the window down, but also I shouldn't be able to drive with the window down. You know what I mean? Like we're too deep into October now. It shouldn't be this warm, but also it feels gorgeous. I'm heading to pole, heading to class. I'm kind of tired now that the sun is setting sooner. I don't know if I can keep doing the later classes. It just feel a little tired. I've been a lot better over the last few years about leaning into whatever the season is, and when it is, you know, the resting season where the earth rests and we have snow and everything calms down, I try to lean into that for myself too, because I can feel my body wanting to get in tune with what's happening outside. So I don't know, we'll see how and if that affects going to classes. I'm so exhausted and it's so weird. It feels odd to be this exhausted because I know that in class I have to take so many breaks. Now the instructors from pole have known me for nearly 10 years now, and so they've seen what I've been able to do in the past, obviously, and there's some stuff that she's asked me to do that I can't do because either my grip strength is too weak or my skin is not calloused enough, or I'm not flexible enough to get into certain poses. But then there are some moves that are too advanced for the class I'm in that I can still get into. Not well, but I can still get into and still kind of do. So it's really hard to like gauge which moves and combinations I'm able to do and which ones I have just like no business being able to do. So it's just been really hard for me to figure out which things I can do. It throws my instructors off by what things they can ask me to do without it being outside of my current ability. It's just making it a little like tense, and I'm trying to push myself to like through some stuff, but I'm also 34. I understand my body. I know what's too far. I know what I'm not able to do. So I'm hoping that it doesn't look like I'm skipping out on some moves because I'm genuinely exhausted from my attempts. And then there's a lot of like standing around in between, just trying to recover, trying to get up enough energy, motivation, let my skin stop hurting long enough for me to try again. But I think going multiple times a week will help. Doing the stretching like we did earlier will help. And then if I can mentally manage it, add in weightlifting, we should be on good track. So I am going back and forth. Do I read Beartown? Do I read some Beartown tonight? I haven't made any more progress on it since yesterday. Or do I get my laptop and just watch some videos? Those are the two ways I'm leaning right now. I don't know. I'm kind of tired, so I might just read until I fall asleep. Or watch a video until I fall asleep. Who cares? You won't be here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you're here. Tomorrow I will have more of a day to myself, so hopefully we can get some stuff done, be a bit more fall festive. I bought fall tea the other day that I haven't even showed you yet. I'd love to do that, so stick around. I hope you subscribe, hang out, just see. Maybe like next couple will be good. Oh, we never spun the wheel. We'll have to spin the wheel early in the morning, and yeah, I'll see you then.